All right, well, another All-Star game is in the books, so let's talk about it. I have a ton of mixed feelings and thoughts on this game, and, well, I should say games. To start off, I want to say this format is better than anyone expected. Honestly, going into this, I was a little bit confused on how this would work. I didn't really realize why there wasn't, I don't know, 4 teams, 2 world, 2 USA. But once it started, I was fully invested, and I mean, let's just jump right into the first game, and that first game was amazing. Victor Wembanyama obviously came out and hit a couple of big shots. He hit some blocks. He had a bunch of energy, which really just set the tone for the rest of the tournament. And I mean, Anthony Edwards, multiple times tonight, he was talking on the podium like, yeah, Wemby came out and he was, playing hard. So he set the tone. Everyone was playing hard when they saw him playing hard. And that's all we've been asking for. We don't want to see crazy competitive Game 7 version of an All-Star game. We know that's not going to happen, right? There's no stakes here, at least not right now. Maybe they'll change that. But 70%, 80% effort from these players was amazing to see. That's all we really want. So obviously that was the Stars versus the World. I think Scotty Barnes hit the game-winning 3 there, which they got mad. Wemby got mad about because Karl-Anthony Towns was sagging off of him, if I remember correctly. Showing that competitive spirit. Again, Wemby has done so much for the game so far in his career, and it's like 3 years in. I really enjoyed watching him come out and just set the tone. On to the second game. This one was the old heads, or stripes they're calling him, versus the young stars. This game was pretty fun as well. Obviously, I do have a dog or 2 in the race with Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. They were fun to watch. There's some critiques I have about this game. It wasn't as interesting as the first one, in my personal opinion. I remember Brown was going out there and hitting a ton of crazy shots, which I had a lot of fun watching. Cade was playing good. A lot of people had synergy together. This one seemed like a little bit more fun versus competitive, but it still was fun to see. Anthony Edwards played amazing. The old heads barely won this game with a De'Aaron Fox 3. I think LeBron found Donovan Mitchell, and then Donovan Mitchell found De'Aaron Fox in the corner. It was awesome to see. It was a great play, and I did have fun watching the end of this game. Now, Game 3, I just rewatched because I could kind of only tune in and tune out of it. I was eating dinner. It was a great game. I'm not going to lie. Probably the best game of the night, in my opinion, because I love Kawhi Leonard. I've always loved Kawhi Leonard, and we got to see a vintage Kawhi performance. He put up like 31 points in 12 minutes. It was insanity. And the craziest thing was Team World kept it close, but they just could not handle Kawhi Leonard. It was, again, I'm going to sound like I'm just repeating myself. It was amazing to see a vintage Kawhi performance. He's been playing amazing all year, and it's great to see him in his home arena put on a performance like this. Now, this obviously pushed the Stripes to the final against the Stars. Team World got eliminated very quickly, which, by the way, I have to say right now, would not have been the case if Luka was not injured, Giannis was not injured, Shea was not injured, right? Obviously, that team would have been crazy if those 3 players were playing. So let's talk about the finale, right? Let's talk about the championship of the tournament. Was it fun? Was it fun to watch? Did they play hard? No, not at all. Not one bit. They didn't play hard at all. I mean, I watched them get off to like a 12-1 start, and they kept that beating going all game. No joke, everyone on that Stripes team should genuinely be embarrassed. I don't know, they should be suspended for a few games for what I had to watch. Now, there's like a few angles you can look at this from. You could just, I thought they were just playing lazy. They weren't really trying, especially towards the end there. They still had like 4 minutes and they were just chucking up shots. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell hit 2 threes to, I don't know, cut the lead down to 13, 14, and then they just kept throwing dumb shots. Obviously, Brown was on fire. Kawhi Leonard was on fire. They weren't there. They didn't get the ball at all. It literally just seemed like they were lazy. I mean, I guess you could say, hey, the young stars are obviously going to have more juice than the old heads, but it wasn't fun to watch. I would have much rather had them versus the Worlds. I don't know why we had to watch the old people in the NBA, basically, the old heads, play against the young stars. Obviously, the young stars would be proving something. And I thought when I saw this matchup, right, I thought maybe, hey, the young stars are going to come out punching, right, start off 12-0, 12-1, and then the Stripes are going to say, hey, not in my house. Obviously, we've been here before. We're going to come out swinging as well. They didn't come out swinging. They were just I don't know, chilling, playing, I don't know, something else other than basketball. I want to shout out somebody. I want to shout out Scotty Barnes. That guy played at 100% basically all night, especially towards the end of the tournament game where everyone was walking. They were shooting half court shots because, I don't know, the Stripe team is lazy. He was running up and down the court like trying to get steals, and then he ran down for the dunk to close it. He was really fun to watch. I love Scotty Barnes. And then, Anthony Edwards wins MVP. Fair. Overall, I mean, I was a fan of this All-Star game. I had a lot more fun watching this All-Star game than I really ever had before. And I don't know, I'm a big fan of this format. I was literally just thinking of a video today. I'm writing down a script right now talking about how Adam Silver has been not that good of a commissioner, and I haven't really liked any of the changes he's made. But this one's fun. This one is definitely fun. I can see them working and expanding on this next year. I can see them changing the dunk contest to something else because, God forbid, nobody's watching that crap anymore. That was horrible. I made a video on that. Go check that out if you haven't. The three-point contest will be extremely fun next year. Damian Lillard will be back actually playing basketball, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see him win again. Overall, I don't know what I'd rate the All-Star game. I don't know if it lived up to that Kobe game. I don't know if you could obviously live up to that Kobe game, but for the format change being so new and kind of taking a risk with it, I thought it was a great reward. I've been seeing a ton of positive reviews over it. Me and my girlfriend had tons of fun watching it. But yeah, I had a ton of fun watching it. I'm excited for basketball to return this week. I've been missing it. I know it's only been gone for a little bit, but I'm really excited to see how this season closes out. I have a few videos in the works right now. I have a video where I'm going to just complain about the tanking problem right now and how much I hate it. I have a video on the Charlotte Hornets, so if you're a Hornets fan, please keep a lookout for that. And then a few different videos talking about my power rankings and teams I think are pretenders versus contenders. So I got a lot in the works right now. I'd mean a lot if you liked, subscribed, and commented for the algorithm. Thanks a lot for taking time out of your day to watch this, and peace.